Alright, hi there, welcome to another video. So, in this video today, I would like to show you how to work with translation tools and how to find the perfect translation for a word and also how to understand the meaning of a word. Alright, I have a few tools for you that I will show you this. Now, if you're only using a German English or French English translator, then this video is for you so that you can figure out how to really get the perfect result. Now, let's have a look at this. Let's go. Alright, so the first thing you might want to do is to simply put the word into a dictionary that goes from English to your native language and vice versa. Okay, so here I have pulled up a dictionary that I like personally quite a lot for translations from English to German. This is called dict.cc, and you also have this for other languages actually. It doesn't only work from German to English, but German to other languages and English to other languages. Now, what happens when you put a word into the dictionary? Well, you get translations. Now, with this dictionary, you get several translations, yeah? And if you don't speak German, don't worry, I just want to show you the fact without going into the meaning, yeah? So, you put the word into the dictionary and you see there's a whole list of translations, okay? Now, what do you do with this? Which one is correct? First of all, you can check with your own knowledge, okay, this probably works the best in that context, but what else do you do if you're not sure? Now, a lot of you will probably just throw the word into DeepL, yeah? DeepL is another translation tool. It's better than Google Translate, I would say, and yes, it's quite helpful because it also shows you other alternatives of a translation. Now, if you have a sentence, then this might work much better because then the tool can figure out what you wanted to say. But if you're still not satisfied and you're not sure, what else can you do? Now, this is where a monolingual dictionary comes in, right? There are tons of different dictionaries on the web, and I can't tell you which one is the best. I use different ones depending on, how I feel and what word I'm looking for. Now, the one I'm going to show you here is called the Free Dictionary by Verlex. The reason why I like it is because it has a lot of example sentences, and I just find it visually, it's clear to me. Okay, but feel free to use any other monolingual dictionary that you know. Now, we have the word though, a word that is always really, really tricky for students, I know. You can find the pronunciation here in American English and in British English, because that might be different, and then most importantly you get an explanation of what this means. All right, so first of all, we can see that there's not one, but there are several different explanations. First of all, it says conjugate and adverb. Okay, if you don't know grammar, don't worry about it, but technically this is a conjunction and an adverb. Now, also, like even within these two categories, there are different meanings, and you can see it can mean despite the fact that and although. So maybe you know the word although, right? And then next you get an example sentence. He still argues, though he knows he's wrong. Even though it was raining, she walked to work. The next meaning, it can be conceding or supposing that, even if you might be familiar with, right? Though they may not succeed, they will still try, okay? If you're not sure on one of these words, you can always click on them and it will give you the explanation of it. I'm sure you know they. All right, it also shows you the adverbial use, like however, snow is not predicted, we can expect some rain though. Okay, so here you get an explanation of what the word means and all of the meanings, and not just one, and B, you get an example sentence. DeepL actually does give you some example sentences as well. It takes these from a website called Linky, which you might know. This can also be helpful. You get the translation. Use whatever feels good to you. Okay. Now, another thing you can do is to put it into a thesaurus. Now, thesaurus is there to help you find synonyms or antonyms for a word. Okay. Now, a synonym means a word that is similar. Here we can see that again there are two different meanings of the word though, and then it shows us synonyms accordingly. You can see that this is a bit color-coded, which is what I really like about this website, because the red color means that it's the closest synonym. Yeah, it's the best possible synonym. And then the orange ones are also correct synonyms, but not used as much. And the yellow ones are the least used or the least close synonyms. If you're still unsure, you still think, I'm still struggling with this word, I still struggle with this, I don't know what to do, I advise you to head over to Euglish. Now, Euglish is a term that you can use if you want to check the pronunciation of a word. You're able to check the pronunciation in a lot of different accents, so you can click or you can check the box accordingly. Now, I don't only use it for pronunciation purposes, but also to find a nice example sentence and to see the word in context. This just really helps you to see that people are using it and in what way it could be used. So basically what happens is when you click say it, it's going to show the different usages. Okay? If you're not happy with this example, you can just click and check the next one. Right? If you're not happy with the accent, you can find it in another accent. So this is another great tool to find words in context. Lastly, you could also head to a forum where you can ask questions. This is a forum called Hi Native, where native speakers can answer your language questions. And then you might get an answer to your question. Of course, if you have a teacher, please ask your teacher. Your teacher might best know what words he can use to explain the sentence to you and in which context he or she can use it, right? What do you do if the word that you're looking for is an object? You can use all of the previous tools, yeah, but I want to show you two other ways that you can use to look up an object. Now, I wanted to take the word beacon, okay? This is something you might learn when you're looking into technical English. Sometimes with the technical words, you don't get a real example sentence. And it's also just about knowing what the thing actually is, yeah? So you get your translation and maybe you get the description, but I highly advise you to do the following. Jump over to the images search. If you put beacon into the image search, you will get a clear picture of what it is. And I hope there are no questions asked anymore for what this thing is. Yeah, I really love checking words in the image section, especially if they're like technical gadgets and I'm not totally sure if it's what I mean. Yeah, this is a great thing if you're translating something and you're translating something about machines and technical parts. You can always find pictures to make sure it's exactly what you want it. And last but not least, don't judge me, I'd advise you to use Wikipedia. Now, I do use Wikipedia to check technical terms and gadgets as well. I will head over to the English article and then, of course, you can read the text and the information, but important part is head over to the languages. If you want to know what the word means in your own language, just click to the language that you're looking for, German, French, Japanese, whatever, yeah? This is another good tool. If you cannot find it in dictionaries, if it's not clear, then just go and check with Wikipedia. Alright, I hope you found this video interesting. If you did and if it was helpful, please don't forget to like it and to subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you in some of my next videos. Until then, bye!